So today I'm actually going to be installing Windows XP onto the T61, which is right there, but I have to do it via USB. So that's in the process of being made, and I'm going to put the new hard drive in here that is going to be when I'm going to be installing XP on. I have to take this out. The old drive is a 40 gigabyte Hitachi Travel Star. The new one's going to be an 80 gigabyte of the same brand. And in fact, it's probably realistically about the same drive, just with a different capacity in it. 80 gig. And it's faster. It's a 5400 RPM. This one's a 4200 RPM. But I do have to wait until that installs. I don't know if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, I can just put Windows 7 on it. I don't care. But XP would be preferable because I just want to use Windows XP. And here's the 80 gig. I'm going to make sure that it's properly detected. Oops. And that's one of the reasons why I hate using a tripod. Whoops. Do go to BIOS. Oops, it's got a password on it. F1 to go into BIOS. Start up. Hopefully the drive works. Yep, there it is. HTS 5410 80, which is an 80 gigabyte. I'm actually going to run a diagnostic on the Ultra Bay drive. Or not. Yeah, just abort that. I can't really run HDAT because I don't have it on a bootable USB. Screw that. Just gonna let it reboot, see if it can find an OS, which won't go very well. Pretty sure it's formatted for NTFS, so it's just gonna tell me what's gonna ask for a password again, which it shouldn't be doing, but whatever. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it tries to, oops. Your disk needs to be repaired. Windows 8. That's because I accidentally set it up as a clone drive. So, I'm going to have to install Windows XP on that, and we'll see how well that goes. I think maybe it's done. And I just realized that it wasn't in high quality mode. So, here's the USB. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work on the first try, I don't care. Control-Delete. Alright, that worked. Should boot up from a USB before it tries to boot from the hard drive, so we should be okay there. Don't ask for a password. First part of setup. Let's run that. I can barely even read what's on the screen. Still examining a disk. I don't like that. Okay, we're going to try Windows 7 then if this isn't going to work. Alright, okay. Out with that. I have a Windows 7 bootable disk. We're going to use that. Might have to grab my other monitor in order to be able to do this right. Because this is just almost unusable. Hopefully this works though. Because I really want to get this going so I can use Windows-based stuff on here. If it doesn't work, I can just go back to the Linux and do it that way. Because that's not very hard. I can't tell. Alright, okay, we're gonna have to do this another way. I don't happen to have... I do actually happen to have it. I'm going to boot it up into Ubuntu and I'm going to erase whatever is on that disk. There it is. Because they call it something that's totally irrelevant, so... Yes, I want to delete that. Once authentication. Let's just format it with a new MBR. And then everything will be done. And then we can reboot it back into the utility, so we'll do that now. Shut down. Amazed I actually got that right. Again, I'm actually going to go grab my monitor. Okay, so let's just set up this monitor here. I'm going to unplug this. So my G4 is going to have to sit down. Hopefully I don't have to do Jerry DB for this one. Plug the power. Set up the monitor. Just test setup here. This VGA just plugs into the side of the computer. Put that in. Plug in the monitor. Hopefully we get something out of it. I'll be able to read it now. Monitor is on. You'll be able to see it. I'm going to have to switch it over though. So, function F7. Or not. Even though the aspect ratio is kind of off as opposed to what I would like. Because it's running on a non-widescreen monitor, so... This video file is going to be huge. I'm going to have to keep it. That's usually the reasoning behind me not keeping a whole heck of a lot of my... I can really hear that backlight actually. So that's next here. Install now. Accept the license terms. Custom install to disk 0 unallocated space. And it is now installing. So let's see how long that takes. It is currently 3:14. I want to see how long it takes for a Windows install to happen. ready for a reboot, so let's reboot it. Unplug the USB. Because I shouldn't have to have the USB installed anymore, so... It's not like it's Windows XP setup where you have to have the disk in there. At this point, we really don't need to have the disk in there anymore. So now it's working. Starting Windows. Probably going to have to adjust all the settings later. Then it won't really matter since I'm not using the internal display ever. Not sure what kind of health state this drive is in, so I haven't actually looked at it. After I'm done installing Windows, I can actually set it up so that I can do a remote desktop connection. And then I can get this monitor out of here. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check that if the HCI mode was on. Oops. So I might have to actually reinstall this completely. Which would suck. Install doesn't take too long though, so it's only about like maybe 13-14 minutes out of my time. It's just all the updates on the programs and everything that needs to be installed, which is a pain in the butt. And hooking it up to all of my external drives as well. This, by the way, is a really nice monitor. This Acer AL1706. It's a, I believe it's a CCFL backlit as far as I can tell. CCFL backlit 17-inch non-widescreen monitor, so... Great test monitor, not really good for anything else. Was really balling back when it was new. But of course it's like practically nothing now. Should share my floppy drive, that'd be hilarious. Because I have an external USB floppy, I should share that with all the machines and hook it up. Now everybody would look at me like, what the heck is your problem? You still have floppy drives? And I'm like, yeah. I actually have to back up my entire library of floppies. And I can't really do that if I don't have a CD-ROM drive installed, so I'm going to have to wait until I get my other CD-ROM. So I'm going to restart the computer again. Pumped some DC into the speakers, that was interesting. Type a username. Type a password. Alright, okay. Product key, yes. Gonna have to type that in. Let's see, help protect your computer automatically. Install important and recommended updates. Let's just use recommended settings because I don't care. It still manages to get my time zone wrong. And it is actually 3:31. Is it 3:31? No, it's not even 3:31. It's like 3:29, so... April 6th is right. Let's connect to our network. Select your computer's current location, home network. Type your home group password. Okay, that's interesting. Let's access the home group. Or if that was the right password. Probably not. Obviously not. Oop, there we go. Alright, Windows is finalizing your settings. I wonder if Arrow is working. Here we go. I'm gonna go put this 40 gig drive over on my shelf. That way it's out of the way. Preparing your desktop, taking forever in the process too. I'm starting to really wonder about the health of this drive, so... You know, I don't know. Come on. Tell me something good. Taking an awfully long time to get there. There we go. So it is working. What I really want to do is I just want to get remote desktop working, then I can get this monitor out of here. I really hate this control panel. It is actually running Service Pack 1, which is interesting. Usually you don't get something like that happening. Remote settings. Let's try that first of all. I'm going to have to change the power settings as well. When it's on battery power, or plugged in, sorry, turn off the display after about an hour. Actually, no, turn off the display after 5 minutes. Never put the computer to sleep. And when it's on battery, turn the brightness all the way down. Dim the display after 1 minute. Turn the display off after 2 minutes. Put the computer to sleep after 5 minutes. That way everything goes according to plan. Now let's see if I can do remote desktop. So I'm going to go over here. Let's move this tripod into more of the area. That way we can get a more head-on connection here. Whoops, spelled that wrong. Edit. Save that. Display settings should be okay. Configure remote audio. Play on the remote computer. I suppose it doesn't even really matter. Share printers and clipboards. Detect automatically. Advanced. Warn me. Did I save it? Well, now I did. Let's connect that. And let's see how this works. If it works at all. Okay, there we go. Now you have a connection. Whoops. Updates. Ready to install. Alright, okay, whatever. Come back to that, I guess. So that's all good and fine. Let's just reboot it then. So I'm going to have to wait until it restarts in order to get the rest of it working. That click that you hear, by the way, is the Compact's hard drive. I don't know why it does that. But it passes every test, so I don't think there's anything wrong with it at this point. Probably going to break as soon as the warranty expires. But, you know, whatever. Warranty expires in a while. I think I have about 3 years on that one. What is taking this so long? This is terrible. Holy crap. It's actually doing something. I hate this damn tripod because it's in my way. Don't know if I heard that, so let's figure out what other updates need to be installed. Well, I actually know I have to activate it, but it's already got Service Pack 1 on it, so that's already done and dealt with. What a piece of crap. $103 crap. IE10 for Windows 7, let's install that. And for everything that it doesn't get, security update for Windows 7. Yeah, I'm aware that new updates are available. Update for Windows 7. IE9 for Windows 7. So let's see, what all is in here that we don't need? SoundMax, Broadcom, CXT modem, Intel display, platform for Windows 7, Synaptics, update. Let's just install it all. Yeah, accept the license. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to install Firefox. Mozilla.com. This is IE8, which is terrible. I don't like it. IE10 is really no better. Oh, shut up. Download the file because I know what it is. You piece of crap. Run the install for Firefox 20. Run. And I can get out of here now. It'll probably take forever to download. Yes. Let's choose a custom install. Yes. Install maintenance service. Put it there. Use it as the default. Launch Firefox now. We already put it automatically in the dash in the taskbar, so that's awesome. That's really great. Don't import anything because I don't care. Holy crap. No, I hate this. This is just bad. No. View the menu bar. I really dislike that form of having things. Like start page, crystal disk info. So first program I'm putting on here, I'm going to probably put Sony Vegas on here as well. I'm going to try a couple of other programs. What else do I need to install? Sure, there will be some things. Oh, they changed their little thing, so you can't directly open anything anymore, which is just downright ridiculous. Run, please. Sure, create a start menu folder. It's been installed. Don't install this because it's terrible. All I want is CDI. So let's check out the health of this drive. How bad it is. Probably going to be serenaded right out of my pants. Personal disk info is good in... Apparently it's not even 40-bit LBA capable. Oops. So that's interesting. This one's actually in pretty good shape. No reallocated sectors, no reallocation events, no pending sectors, no uncorrectable sectors, nothing. Does have a lot of power ons in its time, but I suppose that doesn't really matter. Parallel ATA, oh, it's going over UDMA 100. So again, it's not really that fast. ATAP I6. Doesn't have 48-bit LBA, which is interesting. But it does have automatic acoustic management. Doesn't have native command queuing because it's not a SATA drive. So now we can delete that. What else needs to be installed right now? Oh, nothing. But what I do need to do, it's still downloading. What I do need to do is hook it up to my network drives. So let's map some drives. Oh, but before I can do that, I'm gonna have to put it on my network. And of course, I still have to activate it. Achoo! Achoo! No. Computer name, change the network. Change the work group to my work group. Oops. Restart it later, or restart it when the updates are done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to change all the backgrounds and crap. Doesn't matter to me. Sounds. I like the Raga one. I'm going to put special ones on here. I haven't done with it. Oops. if you can hear that. I want a different one, actually. No. Oops. I think I like that one. That's pretty good. Because I can't really change the desktop background color. I'll have to do that locally. Change my screensaver to the Bubbles screensaver, because I like that one. And the desktop background should be the, this one. This one that I usually have. Everything should now be set the way I want it, and I just have to wait for updates, which is going to take forever. Let's play some sounds. I'm gonna just play some sounds here. That way we can hear what it sounds like. Let's move the tripod over so that way you can... Actually, I won't move the tripod because I'm lazy. Favorite song out of them all. Custom settings. Do not... No, whatever. I don't care. Let's listen to it play some music. Remember that it's all the way over there and you can't even see it because my... You can just barely make out. I think that is the drive activity lights. Or not. Why is it this camera can't see it? Then again, no camera could be able to see that. Okay, alright, shut up. Sounds pretty good, I guess. Pretty sure it sounds decent. I am going to have to put flash on this, and I am going to have to put stuff like that on this, and all that wonderful stuff, which I'm pretty sure nobody cares about, but what I care about right now is having updates done, so that'll have to get finished, and then I can hook it up to all my drives and everything like that. So as you can hopefully see, updates are coming along quite nicely. We're on update 14. So, oops. Alright, let's configure our, network drives now. That's going to be next thing that we're going to do. The Z drive. Windows could not install important updates. Okay, let's check for more updates. That'd be a good idea. Maybe that's why we don't have Security Essentials on there anyway. Did it actually install IE? Nope, it used IE10. Just use... I don't care, whatever. Who cares? Agree to the terms of use. Install. Allow. Don't ask me again. So now it should work. Alright, so there are definitely more available. Screw the Bing desktop. I'm going to just hide that because I don't even use it. Security Essentials and Silverlight. Should be everything, finish. Now it's going to download. Shouldn't take too long to download 20 megs. Probably have to restart after this one though. I'm actually going to turn off this message about Windows backup because I don't care at this point. And everything is now working. Doesn't want me to reboot, so we will do that. Gonna kick me out of there. See, I have videos that I need to publicize, but whatever. Let's run the system update. Get all the drivers that we need and get all that done, even though I don't think we really need any. Since Windows 7 came up with most of everything already there. Though we might need some things for the app, for the APS, for hotkeys, for all that stuff that it's the stuff that'll make this build complete. I wanted to use Windows XP, but that didn't really go so well. And system update is not opening. I don't see its process in here. How about we try that again? I saw something open. You know, Lenovo system update, it just closes itself. Why is it doing? That is odd. It's the second time I've experienced that with something. Anyway, I'll let updates install and see if a reboot helps. More rebooting. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this is one of the last, if not the last reboot. I'm actually going to start changing around the sound scheme a little bit as well. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to install Sony Vegas. So that'll come next, barring any more updates. Actually, what I wanted to see is if the system update was working now. I sincerely doubt it, but we can try. I don't see its process. Oh, wait, there it is. No, it doesn't even start. It just ends like that. Doesn't run, and I don't know why. How about in terms of updates? I still haven't actually activated it, so I might have to do that. Well, you have no unknown devices, so that should be okay. Whoops, hit my... But I don't think I have my... Yeah, I don't have my hotkey stuff. So, I don't know. I might have to download all the drivers manually. Before I do that, let's get a system rating. Oops. So we can't do it remotely. Alright, fine, let's just activate. Which won't work, I know that it won't work, because I've tried this many times before. We're gonna have to retype the product key, and we're gonna have to use a second one. Put up the camera lens so you can't see the key. So let's put it in. Oh, I missed one entirely. So now it will verify that product key, and hopefully it will work. It should work, I don't see why it wouldn't. We'll have to run the assessment while we're local, so I'll have to take the camera over there after I'm done installing Sony Vegas, if Sony Vegas even wants to work. Oops. Hit my desk with my elbow. That's always a good thing. What the hell is going on out there is my question. Sounds like there's some kind of a war. Taking forever. Yep, there we go. Activation was successful. Cool. So now everything's working. It's Windows 7 Professional. 32-bit, of course. And I'm going to go find my Sony Vegas disc, because I don't know where I put it. Alright, found it. I have 4 minutes here as well, so I'm going to have to make this quick. Going to insert it into the compact CD-ROM, because I can't insert it into the T61 CD-ROM drive, because first of all, its drive is broken and in the trash by now, and it doesn't even have a drive in there because I'm using the multi-bay for the hard drive. So, yes. That should be it for Windows updates. Hopefully this works, or I might turn this into a Windows Live Movie Maker editing station. I don't know. And hell, I might even turn this into a Windows Movie Maker 2 editing station or something. That's what I need to do. It's on the Z drive. Run auto run imp, or not. Yeah, let's just run setup. Alright, so I agree. Install it all. And it will probably take forever to install it, but whatever. So now we're running the initial configuration of it. And I think you might have heard the other drive slow down a little. And now it is installing, which will probably take a while. And a successful installation. Oops. Yes, I do. Because I've already ran the install, so... Oh, network. Home network. No updates. That's all done. That's all good. Let's open up. Really pressed for time here. See if Sony Vegas will open. Register. Give it advanced. And we're going to have to enter a key. Aha! It is working. Or at least it's making a strong impression that it's working. I wonder what would happen if I reboot the system right now. I am going to have to install the update to it. Do not show at startup. Close that. Net notify. I'm going to have to download the free update. Hopefully it works after installing this. So I got the system update to work. I don't know what was wrong with it. And I'm also running the Windows benchmark in the background. So I'll come back when that's all finished. I think this is actually the first time I've ever seen the hard drive. Or not. Yeah, I could just reboot too. That's always very handy. Well, as it turns out, I wasn't even recording through that entire thing. Or at least I don't think I was recording through that entire thing. But anyways, so as you can see, the memory got a 4.8. Processor got a 4.6. Then the hard drive got a 4.3. Usually I see the hard drive as one of the up there with the processor and memory, but it's lagging behind, man. And the graphics a 3.4, the gaming graphics a 3.1, but I'm not going to be using this for gaming anyway. I'm going to just be using it for video editing and that sort of stuff, so that really doesn't faze me at all. And I think that's going to cut my video short. I don't want it to be any longer than it is. So thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.